Hey everybody, so it's EJ here. I want to post another video for TJ. Um, see, I'm back in my old neighborhood. Let me show you guys. Back in my old neighborhood where I used to live. I rode my bike down here. I'm sorry, it just got darker. Look at the clouds. It's pretty, isn't it? So, 2012, I moved to. I'll give you guys my backstory. 2012, I moved to Virginia. And that's when I moved to this neighborhood for the first time. Lived here for about 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. What happened was they had evicted us. And they was they evicted us. They never gave us a real reason as to why they did it. So, we had to leave. But during my 3 years here, from 2012 to 2015, I've made a lot of moments here. I've done a lot of things, been a lot of trouble-ish, got the police called on me, got the fire department called, I caused a whole lot of chaos in this neighborhood, all because, I was that kid, the one kid that everybody loves, everybody wants to be around, that one popular kid. In this neighborhood, I was the popular kid. School, not so much. But what happened was, during my 3 years, I started this business called Kids Championship Wrestling. At the time, we were like 10, 11, so, wrestling outside, doing what we did best, Granted, we never posted anything because, everybody had phone issues as of like, their phone wasn't charged, or they had to leave, or, not enough space. I know how space can be on the phone. I understand that part. Or your phone being charged and crap like that. I understood. So I was like, okay, well, I guess we're just going to, play the music on YouTube with whoever phone we can use. We played music. We came in. We did moves. And when we left, we got the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the all gold one. That was our top championship, the toy one. We used that all the time. Throughout the 3 years, our name gradually changed from KCW to TCW to ICW to EHW to BXW, all these W's, and yet not one single video of us wrestling was ever posted. I've made a lot of memories, I made a lot of friends, I made a lot of enemies in this neighborhood. Me and my best friend brawled in this neighborhood, brawled like crazy, I swear. Put him in the hospital a couple of times, but it was a brotherly battle, so we did it out of love. We did it out of respect for each other. But not only is this place full of memories, full of, lots of things. If my best friend, my brother, Julian, if he watches this, he knows exactly where I am. He's probably going to make that face like, oh my God. But yeah, he knows exactly where I am right now. Most of you guys don't. But TJ, you will know. I'm telling everybody where I am. This porch that I'm sitting at right now. See that? This used to be a rec center because, they didn't really have their own building or enough money to make their own rec center or build it. So they used this apartment right here. And whenever the lady who was in there left, we would come on to the porch, wrestle, do a lot of things on this porch. And then sometimes we move locations in the neighborhood. The neighborhood's really big. So we would be here, we'd be back there, we'd be down the street, we'd be on the other end over there. We went lots of places, kind of like how WWE moves to arenas. The different places that we moved to were like our different arenas. So that's how we did it. One day, wherever we landed or where we stopped at, that's what we did the wrestling stuff at. So then we even wrestled over here in this porch behind me. We went here, then we moved over there because no one lived in the house, and then we went down the street to behind my old apartment, and then other places in the neighborhood. But we also always had fun. We made sure we had fun. We made sure we was victorious, love and respect was spread, but we made sure we had fun at the end of the day. And it's kind of cool to witness how you started something, make friends, and then end up one of them actually being your friend to the end. So, with that being said, TJ, this neighborhood is your location. You texted me and you asked me, where's the location? You know, well, not asked me, you was like, location. I don't know location, you know. So here's the location, okay? See, like I said, me and my brothers, my friends, my sisters, we all wrestled in this porch. And let me tell you, this right here, that hurts. Because I remember exactly, I was right over there. In that corner where the ice thingy is. I was my arms were hooked on the sides. My back was in the corner and my arms were hooked, and they kept pulling and they pulled both my legs and my arms came off and I hit my back on here. It hurt, but believe me, I did keep going. That was one of the hardest things I've ever got hit with, because the thing is, I wasn't ready to let go and they kept pulling. They pulled one good time and the timing was wrong, so I let go and bam, I said, don't worry about it, just keep going. And I ended up winning still. But this really, really hurts. But believe me, we're not wrestling on this. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. But yeah, we're not wrestling on this. You're wrestling here, just not on that. And I told you, I'm a backyarder. So we don't wrestle on the porch of an apartment. We wrestle in the grass, TJ. We wrestle here on the ground. This yard that you see behind me, where I'm standing, all of this is my domain. You know how many times I've stood up there and held the championship? Do you? Of course not. It's quiet right now. Nobody's here. No one's outside to do anything, but that's fine. But TJ, when you get here, everything is over. You're going to be in my domain. This backyard is my domain. So I want to show you something. You see see, it's a backyard, right? See this? All this? All that? See, not one squared circle in sight. Not one ring with ropes in sight. So no ring ropes can break up a pinfall. Or no, backing up. No far of backing up you can go. Because at the end of the day, I know this place inside and out. So wherever you go, I know the back way to it. But all I'm going to tell you is, when you get here and you stand here face to face with me and you, right here, face to face, with a friend of mine. My friend, his name is Elijah, spelled with an A, not an E. I texted him. He agreed to be the ref. He agreed to record, so I already got that out the way. Elijah, I got him out the way. I asked him, sorry, you gonna come? He said, yeah, I can make it. I was like, wait, can you record and crap? He said, yeah, I'll do all of that. So he's gonna do that for us. He's gonna record. He's gonna be the ref, so we're good. I got that out of the way. The location, as you can see, this is where we're gonna be. You want the location? I'll tell you the location. I'm not even going to tell you the apartment number. All I want you to do, I want you to drive up there. You see that over there? Right there, that gap? I want you to go into that gap until you see this sidewalk, and I want you to park there. And when you park there, I want you to text me on my phone, I'm here. And when you text me on my phone that you're here, I promise you I'm going to walk over here, I'm going to stare you dead in your face, and I'm going to give you the biggest warning of your life. And that's when you get here. Let alone the text, let alone what's going to go down in the match. Just know that when you stand here with me face to face in this grass, in this yard, in my kingdom, just know, greatness is nothing compared to royalty, my friend. Because your greatness and my royalty is nothing. My royalty is excellent perfection compared to your crappy little greatness. Greatness has nothing to do with royalty and excellence and perfectionist like me. Because you, on the other hand, you can tell me you've been in a square circle, but can you tell me you've been in the backyard? Can you tell me you've been here with the king of the yard and stand here and get beat down? But I told you, I'm bringing weapons, and you better bring one with you, because I swear, and I kid you not, when I bring my weapons, it's not going to be a pretty sight for you. Bring what you want. Bring anything you want. You can bring the goddamn United States Army if you want to. Just know, they're going to be the ones getting me off of you. Because I'm telling you this now, the exact moment you fall to the ground, there is no getting up. There will be no getting up. And as a matter of fact, this is the first time you guys have seen me in this yard in over 3 years. Maximus, you're my boss, so I'm not calling you out, but I am telling you, this is the place where your host of This Week in EBW had his reign as a king. As a king, this is where it all happened for me. I jumped off of that. I've put my friends in lots of things. I've dived over this thing over here. I've dived over it. But here's the thing. We did this until the sun went down and the lights came on, only because, we had to leave, but still. Max, this is where I did my time of wrestling, right here in this yard. Elijah was here. He was just standing on standby. Yeah. So, TJ, just know, I'm going to send you the location, and I want you to come here, and I want you to stand at me face to face and tell me that you're going to beat me. Because when you get here and you look me dead in my eyes, I want to look at you in your eyes and say, TJ, tell me you're going to beat me. And I want you to look at me and say, I'm going to beat you. I want you to tell me everything. I want you to tell me how you're going to beat me, how bad you're going to beat me, the brutalness. I want you to tell me all of that, just so I can see. Never mind. Don't even worry about that. But TJ, just know, when you get here, your greatness is nothing compared to my royalty. So be ready. Make your hospital reservation now, because when the time comes in March, you have no chance against me.